I would like to state beforehand that what follows is a comedic parable to illustrate the history of SSH. It is not to be taken seriously. Remember, even God, or whatever all-powerful, invisible deity you believe in, has a sense of humor. Just look at the platypus. By the way, I would like to apologize if any of you are platypus enthusiasts and were offended by my thoughtless comment about the platypi. I personally respect the noble platypus, and it is not my intention to slight these stupid creatures in any way. The history of SSH. From the Book of Services, Chapter 1, verses 1 through 42. In the beginning was the command line, and from the command line sprang forth the user. Blessed by the command line, the user had dominion over the system. The user ruled over data in memory and interfaces to the real world. The user was fruitful and multiplied to fill the system. As the original system was filled with users, more systems were created in the likeness of the command line, and these systems became rich with interactivity. But the systems were separated by the chasms of the sneaker net. The chasms that separated the systems could not be crossed from within the systems themselves. And the users were heard to lament, "Why, oh why, cannot we interact with other systems besides our own?" Thus the network was created to bridge the chasms and connect the systems. The users created tools to ease the crossing of the network and exploit the resources from other systems. First there was Telnet, a formless and free protocol that the guru users employed. Soon Telnet began to take form and a standard protocol emerged allowing all users to communicate regardless of their bit length or line feed. All was good for many years as the users manipulated their data. Next came the R commands, each with a rigid structure and specific purpose. R login or remote login, used to commune with the one true command line on a remote system. RSH or remote shell, a method to execute a single command on a remote system. RCP or remote copy, used to copy files from one system to another. And the users divided themselves between Telnet and the R commands, each believing that their own tools were the one true way to access remote systems. The two camps warred with each other and improved their tools until the demons of the network arose. The demons of the network wreaked havoc amongst the users. They listened to every network connection. They possessed user accounts, making them do unspeakable things to their precious data. The high sysadmins lapsed into denial, saying these forces could not exist. And for many years the users suffered until a champion arose. A user named Tatu Ilonen, another Finnish prophet, rose up in 1995 to be the user's champion. He took the best features from Telnet, the R commands, S-Tunnel and X11, and he forged them together in a fire of encryption, and thus became the first SSH protocol, a secure tool to bridge the chasms, impervious to the gnashing teeth of the evils in the network. Or so it was thought. After many years of secure computing, the demons found a weakness in SSH and began to exploit it. Faced with this new threat, this time, the users and sysadmins worked together to repair the damage and extend the protocol. And much to everyone's surprise, in the long tradition of software development, this new protocol was dubbed SSH2. Armed with this improved SSH, the demons were forced to prey upon the unenlightened and ignorant users that still shunned SSH. The next threat to SSH came not from the network, but from within. The prophet Tatu Ilonen fell from open source grace, wanting to form a company to profit from the users' secure communications. The users, emboldened by the rise of another Finnish prophet, Linus Torvalds, would fork SSH to create SSH. For several years the users, supported by the code gurus of the OpenBSD cult, worked on SSH until it not only equaled, but surpassed the original SSH. And thus, today, if you are enlightened about the risks and perils of bridging the chasms between systems, you are a child of SSH. Thank you.